The Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and
the veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
as you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Second and inches at the 37-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Jones. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Kuba on the tackle. Brings up third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38.
Second down carry for Jones. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Jahan Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2.
The Eagles into the nickel, third down coming. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
Give him 25 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
It's a gain of 20.
First down, a run with Barkley. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Harrison Smith in on the stop.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Let's get to that wide, complete.
The Vikings.
And they take him down right along the 30. And motion a tight end left. Trying to get it with the option. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away. Going to try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. They're giving it to Jones on the option. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
And an Eagles first down.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A.J. Brown. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He finds Dotson left side. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He's going to have them up to that 23. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
McCarthy to throw it. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Vikings, first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. He's going to keep it this time. And into the slide he goes after a gain of close to 5, Brock. That will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Saquon Barkley. 4 yards on the pickup.
Hurts.
2nd and 6.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
It's a gain of 11. And an Eagles first down.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Gain of 11 on the play.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Eagles.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's a
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
It's a gain of 3. And
on first down, Hurts has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32.
Barkley off the pistol give. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
It's a sneak. Hurts. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Elliott connects there. Now hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old-school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Jones once more. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
3rd and 8.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one going to go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 43. A give left side to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Keogh quickly into the hands of Smith. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Well, we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. Hurts now from the gun. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Vikings, nothing.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They're in long for him here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push the lead to 20.
Vikings, nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vikings now set to take the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
A gain of 19
The Vikings
yards.
call a timeout. It'll be their
And
first.
the Eagles,
And they are
first
quite
down.
frustrated having to call that after giving up the
and goal,
first.
Philadelphia.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Number 6.
Still a good bit of work to do here, Brock, as they come up on it, 2nd and goal.
Pickup brings up 2nd and
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one's caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and goal. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. A 27-yard look here. Elliott connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own
The Vikings getting one more drive here before the break. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Operating from the
6.
gun, it's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
First down.
Looking to throw. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
To Justin Jefferson.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
It's
Back to
second
the air, McCarthy. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Dory Jackson now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First and 10 from the 32. They send him left out of the slot. Hurts on first down. Completed over the middle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hurts to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They send a tight end in motion. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go to Barkley again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
A 3-yard gain.
Motion man left is Brown.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Has a man. It's Brown. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First down. A gain of 4 yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock, who picks up 9 on the play.
Well, there's going to be a missed assignment on somebody's grade sheet tomorrow. That read option game with the quarterback, there is always a defender that's responsible for the QB. That time, QB takes advantage.
That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A gain of a yard. That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of a yard. And an Eagle first down.
The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
All right, this is A.J. Dillon. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Third and 4 coming up now. Throwing here, Hurts. And they take this in for the score. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles continue piling onto this lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle third down better, and that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on third down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and they led that touchdown in the previous drive.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
A gain of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
Play action. Hurts has it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Hurts. He's got Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
It's a gain of 4. And
Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Big strike here to Moore. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
27 yards.
They get 27 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. Now here he goes. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Cooper DeJean on the coverage.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Mostert on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down throwing for Hurts. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Eagles.
First down, a run with Barkley. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up second and 2.
Barkley again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
On the tackle.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
And the Eagles first down.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 19 yards. And
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Running is Barkley. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the Vikings 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to get it with the option here. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
For an Eagles first down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who was hurt on the play. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to Mostert. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
The Eagles put up even more points in a win. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking middle, he's got Jefferson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Oh, he drops it. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead.
Vikings 10.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings...
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. He tucks it and takes off. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Vikings first down.
They give to Mason running right. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3. So 2nd and 7 coming up.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
McCarthy looking to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd and long.
And 15 yards to go.
Jones trying the left side. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
Cooper to Gene on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
to the air on 3rd and long. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's still in here on 2nd down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Gain of 6. And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give to Mostert out of the gun. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Mostert, the ball carrier. The tackle by Isaiah Rodgers.
They'll go again with Mostert. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's 3rd and 1.
Going right back to Mostert. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Brady Mann will kick it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Shoves one away. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. That's caught in stride by Addison. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They give to Jones, right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.